The thing that inspires me most about women in the fire protection engineering field is looking at the leadership positions that many women have taken on in their careers and hoping that one day I'll take on a similar leadership position.
What inspires me the most about women in fire is their enthusiasm. My first conversation that introduced me to fire safety engineering was with a female engineer. She's passionate about her job, and that was an example of what we have here in the fire safety community.
I was actually introduced to fire safety by a group of women, and that's what I would like to emphasize.
Women with guts. Some women fear the fire. It's normal considering it has their potential. However, in fire science, we're learning to play with fire and try to tame it.
So fire being a multidisciplinary field has always intrigued me, and women from different walks of life have always inspired me in fire science. So these include the amazing lectures given by the professors in my college, the great brainstorming sessions given with my colleagues in the combustion lab, and even my mother.
What inspires me the most about women in our field is that they are all strong women. I know that to be where they are, the way was not easy, and this of course creates a lot of respect and inspiration.
What inspires me from women in my field is that there are actually women in my field. It had to be really difficult at the beginning to start in a male environment like fire safety, and thanks to these women that started here, people like me and women like me are able to do what we really want to do and our dream in fire safety.
What inspires me about women in this field is their ability to create excellent research while also working in diversity and inclusion.
40% of everyone of our whole team in Arup is made up of women. And that really inspires me when I think back to when I first started almost on my own.
I wanted to educate women that fire is an interesting field so that it can increase the number of women to join that community.
A change that I would love to see in the fire safety community to make it even better is to be able to provide fire safety to all communities, not just those who currently have access to fire safety resources.
Influencing the wider community to contribute in fire safety. Yeah, because safety is not only responsibility of the expert, and don't underestimate women to play a role.
What I would improve in our field would be to create, emphasizing education and create more awareness.
What I think that we should do in fire safety is to have more collaboration, both among institutions and among disciplines, because we have to always remember that we are here for the community and to improve the safety of a society.
What I would do to change the fire science community is to make sure that younger researchers have more of a voice in decision-making positions in order to be able to shape the future of the field.
Well, I think we're facing into some massive change, massive transformation needed, a whole different level of rigor, a focus on humanity, caring for people and really putting safety first. And I hope as a profession we can rise to this challenge and lead the way.
You are going to save many lives, so please keep up the spirit because what you guys are doing is extraordinary.
To young women just starting a career in fire, I would say that you've picked an incredible field to be in because you can truly make a difference in people's lives.
As needed to establish this connection and networking and to be able to rely on each other's design. And we can achieve that by staying positive, staying creative, but also not being afraid to ask, not being afraid of knowing or not knowing. We are here for each other. Cheers!
Every woman is unique. Just like fire, it will be never exactly the same from one another. So for you, don't give up and keep on fire to learn the fire.
And it's a great learning opportunity for young researchers, and on this occasion of Women's Day, I would like to wish each and every women researcher, especially in the fire science community, a very happy International Women's Day.
My message to young women entering the field would be stay connected, create a network, and by that I don't mean to create a separate network for men and women, but because there is a very few of us we really should make a bigger effort in supporting each other. Be more connected and don't let anybody behind.
What I would say to a young woman starting in fire safety is to not listen to anybody that tells you that you cannot do something. And most importantly is that many times the person that says you that you cannot do it is yourself. So just build a good network around you, inside and outside fire safety, that always can remind you how amazing you are when you forget it.
What I would say to young women starting a career in fire is to make sure you make lots of connections and foster those relationships, because that will be important as you grow in your career.
What I'd like to pass along with you is, in your collaborations or in finding your advisor or in a new employer, find people you trust. Find people with whom you feel safe, with whom you share values, with whom you'd like to work, because as my former postdoc advisor Tomo Steenhuis once said, I don't care if they're good, they first have to be nice, and if they're not nice, I don't want to work with them. I hope you find people to work with that are nice, collaborative and inclusive, and that you trust, because if those ingredients are there, then the quality will automatically follow.
Well, it offers such an amazing opportunity to do things that can shape communities, change people's lives, make their homes safer, give them opportunities to have a better life all around the world. And I hope that many, many more women will be interested in joining our profession and helping shape a better world. Thank you.